Animals do some strange and hilarious things to attract a mate. In today's episode, we are going to explore the wacky and wild courtship behavior of animals. Nothing's too good for the one you love or need to mate with. What is courtship? Courtship is behavior designed to increase the probability of successful reproduction. In most cases, the male initiates the courtship behavior. So how can males demonstrate these characteristics? Most species are just brutal and kind of fight over the females. And whoever wins, ta-da, you get the female. Great, for her. Wonderful. But other species are more creative. And that's what we're going to get to today. The seemingly most popular courtship behavior is some form of a dance to attract a mate. Zebras and horses will run side by side, lizards will bob their heads, and seahorses will do a courtship dance underwater. Though birds tend to be the most dramatic and creative. Male birds of paradise put a lot of effort into attracting females. Dances are handed down from fathers, and they practice and refine them until they're ready for a mate. Mannequin males approach in pairs, singing a duet and perform a dance together. After watching the double act, the female decides if she wants to mate. However, only the alpha of the pair ever gets to mate. Acting as a beta helps the other mannequin learn the moves to use if he becomes an alpha. Well, that really gives a new meaning to the term wingman. Hen harriers are daredevils, soaring high into the air before twisting and free-falling back down to earth, then swooping skywards once more. His breathtaking dance is all to impress the ladies. Scorpions dance a sort of tango with their potential mates. Females are testing the male's strength with the back and forth movements. Check out the moves of this peacock spider. The great Argus pheasant has mastered the interpretive dance with his in-your-face fan of feathers. If you've already learned something new, hit that subscribe button. Birds obviously sing, but they aren't the only ones. Many animals have mating songs such as frogs, wolves, even some mice. The call can be for attracting a mate or to warn other males to stay out of their territory. Male humpback whales sing to attract females. Unlike other animals, they do so in chorus. When looking for mates, males will gather together in groups in areas that researchers call arenas. They then all spread out and sing together to let the ladies know where they are. Madagascar hissing cockroaches emit a hissing sound. Most insects that make noises do so by rubbing their body parts together like crickets. However, Madagascar hissing cockroaches exhale air through sphericals, which are small holes in their abdomens. Males will hiss to attract females, then the females will emit an odor to let the males know they're interested. Talk about gross. Male elk produce an eerie scream to attract a mate and ward off other males. The more impressive the scream, the more impressive the elk, I guess. The American alligator will bellow by sucking in air, lowering themselves into the water and blowing it out in deep roars, shaking and vibrating the water. Several species create a nest or home in anticipation of finding a mate that will settle in and be their partners. Some make quite simple homes, such as penguins, with small rocks arranged on the ground, while others are extremely elaborate. Females will then stroll along the neighborhood and choose the best home, along with the male in it. Male lobsters attract a mate by creating the biggest and safest burrow. Bowerbirds like to show off their skills by building elaborate structures known as bowers out of twigs. Their floors are covered with bones, shells, and stones. They don't just leave it there though. They like to decorate as well, filling their bowers with shiny objects and flower petals. They really prefer the color blue, as you can see. Weaver birds create an impressive nest that starts with a single strand knotted to a branch with beak and claw. The ideal design is a long tube that connects to a chamber, which optimistically will be the nursery. Colorful dress. Many animals are very colorful, from the beautiful feathers of male birds to the vibrant colors of tropical fish. Colorful displays aren't exclusively involved in courtship, but most are. In terms of birds, it's almost always the males that have bright feathers to impress the females and warn off other males. The female tends to have more muted colors, so she could blend in with her nest and not draw so much attention to herself or her offspring. Lizards, like the green anole, have a flap of skin under their chin that they flash in the presence of a female to catch her attention. Some primates have coloring on their faces, such as the baboon, or on their hindquarters to attract a mate. The male peacocks display their train that can reach 5 feet in length. By spreading the tails in a fan shape, they position themselves with the sun so the reflective surfaces on their feathers shine in the light. Gift giving. Surprisingly, gift giving is not exclusive to humans. You might not consider some of these items as gifts, but the female of the species sure do. The male kingfisher bird will catch a fresh fish and offer it to a potential mate. These gifts help the female determine the fitness of a male, which in turn ensures the fitness of her offspring. The nursery web spider will kill an insect, wrap it in silk, and offer it to the female. If she accepts it, then they will mate. Most spiders do this, but some males are sneaky and will just use an exoskeleton of something they've already eaten or just offer a twig wrapped up. Pufferfish are artists. Males can spend days creating symmetrical patterns in the sand that can reach up to 2 meters in diameter. If happy with the male's creation, the female will lay her eggs in the middle of the circle. Male Adelie penguins scour the rocky beaches for smooth, shiny pebbles that they can bring as a gift to woo the females. Some animals form strong, dependent relationships with each other. They tend to the offspring together and defend their territory as a team. Lovebirds, yes, that's their actual name, are small, colorful parrots. In courtship, couples stick close together, preening each other and chirping. They build elaborate nests together. They feed each other by regurgitating into each other's mouth. When separated from their mates, lovebirds have been known to die of a broken heart. Prairie dogs are among the most monogamous and affectionate mammals. They can sense when their partner is stressed and they shower them with affection. Beavers live together in their own lodge. They share food, help with chores, and care for each other. So don't feel so silly next time that you're checking your hair in the mirror or trying to wear that perfect outfit or making sure your breath is just right, because we're not any better than these silly animals when it comes to trying to find the perfect mate. If you've enjoyed this video, check out this one next. How can I learn that dancing spider one? He's like the perfect sign spinner. Air traffic control, I don't know. Do this.